On January 3rd, 1521, Roman Catholic Augustinian priest and former reformer Martin Luther was excommunicated from the Church by Pope Leo X. 440 years later, on January 3rd, 1962, Pope John XXIII excommunicated Cuban dictator Fidel Castro, an avowed communist and therefore an atheist. The reasons for each of these men to be excommunicated from the Church are obvious, since Luther went against Church dogma and policy and ignored numerous warnings to desist in his heretical teachings. Luther made the unforgivable sin of going against Church policy of selling indulgences, a money-making scheme by which Catholics could buy time off in purgatory with large donations to the Church. Of course, Luther also was a virulent anti-Semite and recommended farting to keep away demons. No, we are not making this up. But apparently things like that do not matter. Luther also apparently thought it was a good idea for priests to take a wife, since he married a much younger former nun soon after he was excommunicated. The Catholic Church then and now forbids priests to marry. As the leader of a predominantly Catholic country, Cuba, Castro's insistence on the institution of communism, an avowed atheistic philosophy, would certainly raise the ire of the Church and logically result in Castro's excommunication. Along the way in its long and tortured history, the Catholic Church has excommunicated many persons of note, including many kings, other nobles, and even some Holy Roman emperors. Among those of rather obvious, by name alone, suspicion include Pedro the Cruel, King of Castile and Leon. Oddly enough, he is also known as Pedro the Just. Some of these excommunicated people were later rehabilitated by the Church and even made into saints, with the 1431 excommunication and burning to death of Joan of Arc being nullified in 1456, and then changed to sainthood in 1920 as an example. Some of the royal pains in the butt of the Church include Henry VIII and Elizabeth I of England, and Napoleon Bonaparte, Emperor of the French. Even the 21st century continues to see people excommunicated from the Catholic Church for a variety of reasons, including advocating freedom of choice, abortions, advocates of same-sex marriage, unsanctioned political activity, and involvement in the child abuse scandal. Of course, other Christian denominations and other religions also have similar excommunication rules and practices, and during the Bill Clinton sex scandal of the 1990s, some Jews wanted Monica Lewinsky booted from the Jewish faith. As a question for my students, who do you think deserves excommunication from whatever faith they profess? Please share your nominees and the reasons you think they should be excommunicated in the comments section of this video. And to everybody, if you like this video and would like to receive notification of new videos, please feel welcome to subscribe to this channel. Your viewership is much appreciated.
the